With the Regulating Act of 1773, the British government started regulating the policies of the East India Company. Despite that, the actual control of the company was with the Court of Directors. But the British government wanted to strengthen their control of the East India Company and Indian possessions. For this, Pitt's India Act was introduced. This act remained the basic principle of administration till 1857. Pitt's India Act was named after British Prime Minister William Pitt, the Younger. He became the Prime Minister of England in 1783 at the age of 24. In Regulating Act of 1773, the complete commercial and political control of the East India Company was with the 24 Court of Directors in Britain. The Pitt's India Act of 1784 separated the East India Company's political and commercial activities. The Court of Directors controlled the commercial activity of the company. Only the company's political affairs and administration in India were subjected to increased government monitoring. The Board of Control was formed to help the same. This body had 6 commissioners from the British government to guide and control the work of the East India Company. This Board of Control's members were the Chancellor of the Exchequer, the Secretary of State, and 4 Privy Councillors appointed by the King. The Secretary of State was appointed as the Board of Control's president. The company was represented by the Court of Directors, and the British government was represented by the Board of Control, in this dual system of control. Pitt's Act laid the foundations of central administration in India. In the Regulating Act of 1773, the Executive Council of the Governor-General of Bengal has 4 members. In Pitt's India Act, the number of the Executive Council was reduced to 3. The Commander-in-Chief of the British Crown's Army in India would be one of the 3. The Governor-General was granted veto power. This was done to increase the power of the Governor-General. In Pitt's India Act, the territorial possessions of the East India Company were now called for the first time British possession of India. The British government has been given full control over the affairs of the company and its management in India.